Alright, busan for me chat you bibi amisa mo bibi akwaba enfambra. Ayekati bi busan for Steven Atubiga NDC bibi ababeto abonta chise. Eye abato ye ababekosu yo odinche mu bebre ababeto abonti between NPP and NDC. John Dramani Mahama ni Dr. Mahmoud Baumi chise. Hawa a big battle ni besi akọ ewo nordina chise odinche mu mempese mekasa bebre jibe ni nkuti ensema Steven Atubiga din sanche mu editor abonti yakoba eba to as message also be subscribe to my channel be like it now do adwin chesu be good comments so kama.
When you go around, Muslims are saying that, some are saying, look, I'm NDC, I'm not NPP. For the fact that I also see my Quran also being lifted up for the first time.
Yes.
At
the Independence.
My brother, have you seen the crowd at the north?
But Dr. Baumia lifted up the Quran when he was taking the oath of vice president.
But they don't vote for running mates. Look, and put me on record. The Akans and the Ashantis, they own this country. Not just bringing us on board, whether you like it or not. They are bringing us on board to come and balance an equation. Are you getting me? Any successful Northerner or any whether businessman or politician, it is an Akan that makes us. And when you also get the opportunity, this is the time that John Dramani Mahama was enjoying monopoly. My big brother, as the first Northerner to have led this country to open doors after
Liman was the
first. Liman failed us. I'm talking about after 40 years.
Okay.
Right. But John Dramani Mahama is the first, after 40 years, the first Northerner that has been given opportunity to lead us to open doors, both NDC, MP, every Northerner to have hope. Are you getting me? And then he did what he had to do. And then there's another Dombo, 50 years, that gave birth to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And Northerners are not taking it for granted. They've tasted John Dramani Mahama's leadership.
One NDC person told me that I should talk to the MP people because they are doing a very dirty campaign in the north. So I asked him that what's the campaign? Why is it dirty? He said, do you know what they are telling the northern people? They are telling them that, look, Liman was brought by Moro Igala.
Thank you, because he was
and because of that, the majority Ashantis didn't support Liman.
Then he failed. Thank you.
John Mahama was brought by the Fantis.
Yes.
And because of that, the Ashantis didn't support. You see what Baumia has done?
Good.
He's going to get the support of the Ashantis because they brought him.
Thank you.
So he will be successful. So rather vote for him.
Yes.
He will definitely do 2 terms.
Thank you.
Because they will make sure.
And the Northerners who are supposed to support John Dramani Mahama, he has allowed the Northerners to be run down by Fifi Kote in the party that today there is no any credible Northerner left. That is why John Dramani Mahama keep making those uncalled for statements, because there is no, when Harun Edrisu and Co, Mutaka and Co, or Adam Nossa would have told, my brother, don't say this. Don't say that. Don't do this.
Haruna would have told Philip, you can't say that.
Yes. So, at this moment, my brother never protected his own. And if you look at
Hudu Yaya is there.
Oh, Hudu Yaya, you see, know my big brother Hudu Yaya very well. You know he's married to John Dramani Mahama's direct sister, one father, one mother. And Hudu Yaya is not the kind that is very out there. I get him. He's
an important member.
Stephen has actually come out to bring some important discussion, and yes, he actually had so many evidences to say about Nottingham. Talking about Dr. Baumia, saying that actually this is equally the very first time a Nottingham will raise the Quran to tell them to vote for him. And actually, it's not just a matter of tribal sentiment or anything, but that the Nottinghams are ever ready to support the
party. But they are not using them. They are not using them. That's
not using them.
That's John Dramani Mahama. If he had called, look, President Kufuor, it is the Ashantis that made it. You bathe your child. Let the child look good and bring the child, and the others will embrace. So if you look at President Kufuor, the Ashantis gave him 100%. Former President Rollins, the Ewas all collectively gave it, and then they embraced. President Nanado, the Akans and all gave, so as President Kufuor. Then John Dramani Mahama. Now you are going to split. That's he and the very experienced president.
No, but NDC will win the North. They believe they will win all the northern seats.
Did you see the crowd?
Where?
If look at from Wali to Tamale, where the vice, I'm talking about have they seen the crowd?
I saw Bimbila.
Yes, look at Bimbila. My mother
little knows how to organize.
My mother is Konkomba.
Yes.
Okay, from those areas, from Bunchiritanga, and I know all those areas. Majority of them used to be NDC. Today they have 10.
Are you sure?
Yes. Look, they can.
We should be expecting different.
I'm telling you, because we didn't use them when they've been loyal. They felt that they didn't use them. The Konkombe started complaining, and Moses Mabinga was sent as an ambassador. Sent as ambassador, you cannot help the people. Then we went and brought the PNC man to come and be the deputy chief of staff last minute.
That's Prosper.
No, not Prosper. There's the deputy chief of staff that they brought last, who is
deputy chief of staff.
Yes, before we went to opposition, and he's a P. So they were peeved. So Harun Edrusu arranged and made sure that they brought a Konkomba man, his sponsor, to come and be the regional chairman, the NDC at the northern region. So this was there's such a person, John Dramani Mahama. You want to be president? You've allowed all your northern brothers, including us, who put our neck on the table, chopped, you folded. They've run everything. That now you are alone. For the first time in the history of this country, the party is choosing your campaign team. Always you hear the five presidents.
Which party chose his campaign team?
John Dramani Mahama.
How do you know the party?
Because always our norm of NDC is the president nominates his own campaign team.
Yes, and
announces from the president of it. Yes. This time it wasn't like that.
Well, I'm sure President Mahama.
But it is wrong. That is not the norm.
I'm sure he gave the list.
But he wants to be. It shows that we are not independent. Then you boastfully, the Ahoys come to say, let me ask you an example. If you look at the campaign list, you remove Kwesi Ahoy there because he was a threat to you. Remember, he was a threat to you from Interior Minister to ambassador. Because you remember at those days that Tamils was sick, it was Harun Edrisu more in there. It was Harun Edrisu and Kwesi Ahoy's ticket that was brewing.
Yes.
That is where then.
But that's a strong ticket, I have to say.
Yes, and then Bovle Latte was felt to be so strong.
From all indication, it is said that Northerners are not really happy with John Dramani Mahama, the way he treated them when he was in power.
That he had to get rid of him. So, and if I'm John Dramani Mahama, I would have also done same because the circumstances. Now you are bringing them. They are too old. How can they can be advisors. How can you make Alabi, Professor Alabi, who is more stronger when it comes to the party structure? Professor Alabi is bigger and strong. I'm talking about party structure grasp than John Dramani Mahama. You make such a person your campaign manager. A campaign manager is somebody that you can send, somebody that you can shout at, somebody that the candidate can say, look, what are you doing? Go here and go and do this. Can you do that to Professor Alabi? Professor Alabi
should submit himself to the president.
No.
Professor Alabi has never been president of Ghana.
Yes, but our party structure and chain in line and seniority, Alabi carries certain cloud in his own capacity that he is good as an advisor. You think if Alabi was an advisor, sitting back on a chair, looking at the direction the president is going, an advisor, and he has a party chairman and a party campaign manager, like let's say a free Ankara, let's say
I get the point.
Are you getting me? He can tell the president that he shouldn't be making such statement. President, come. You see, when you go, if every region, every town, every place have the language that they speak, and any political party that is in opposition, that is running a campaign like they are already in government, they can't win an election. They are running, the NDC is running behind the candidate like Shatawale with his team, like he's a superstar, a movie star. They are not running. And as a former president, you can be groomed, you can be tamed. As a former president, you can be tamed. You have an experience. Your language should be different from somebody who wants to be president. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is running the campaign like he has never been president. Dr. Mahmoud is campaigning like he is an opposition leader who now wants to take power. The NDC, now look, you have traveled. When they have built a party around one person, if John Dramani Mahama is not if he's not at a particular place, the party is in.
Please do to like, comment, follow. Put on your notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.